What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe, then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30. Check out all the links in the description. Thousands of dollars of free crypto down there, along with signals, COINCALLS, TA, alpha and memes in our private Discord, accessed by signing up to our Patreon. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So we're just taking a look at Verasity here, and as we can see, it's looking as though basically what's been happening is we've just been having a big, this kind of consolidation period in the market ever since we hit that all-time high for Bitcoin in around April, May time. We have been, steadily heading to the upside in a bit more of a gradual way. We haven't seen the blow off top yet for the crypto markets that a lot of people have been expecting. We obviously had this huge run up for Verasity once it got its patent approved for its proof of view technology, which is obviously absolutely massive for the project in general. But that big correction because of the whole market with the big descending wedge here, we got our second run up where we come all the way up to a new all-time high of around, 8 or 9 cents. And now looking like we are basically back having another nice correction to the downside here, with the market, looking like it's rolling over somewhat as well. If we just take a look here, you can see we're still making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we'll most likely come up and make another higher high somewhere around that 20 cent mark for that next run to the upside. But you can see here for Verasity, it's just been in a series of ranges, little range here, we fall into this range here. We obviously have that capitulation rollover when we lost that kind of bull market support line that we did see. We come down, form another range here. We obviously got that overextension down to the swing low. The swing low, which was at the 618, where we got a little bit of an overextension, but we come back up to the 618. We get the renaissance off the bottom. We come back up to that resistance that we were stuck under, and you can see that we've actually rolled over again. A quick look at the hourly time frame will obviously verify what's been going on. So you can see here, bottom and the top of the range formed, going sideways, but we've got a resistance here, and then that causes us to roll over. We come down, we form that inverse head and shoulders down here like this at the 618, where we get the that little move off the downside, have a little bounce up to here, up here to around 3.5 cents. But we get stuck under the resistance again, so we're forced to come back down to the 618, which is where we're heading right now. Looking like potentially we could come down and do something like this, where we retest the 618 or even this swing low here down at around 2.4 cents and then get the bounce. But we do need to see ourselves breaking this resistance line sooner or later if we do want to see some decent moves to the upside for Verasity anytime soon. Otherwise, we will be forced to roll over to the next level of support if we can't break the resistance, which will be down here at 2 cents at the 050, which would obviously be an absolutely amazing entry. I mean, the all-time high is almost 10 cents. So just buying that there and waiting, get back to the all-time high, that's a 5x right there, isn't it? So very interesting project, we think, in terms of price action, looking really good. And to be honest, we're thinking it's getting down towards a steal of a price. If you think, Verasity, we think it could easily be $3 to $5 in the next 5 years, maybe even $10, depending on how much adoption that it does get. Obviously, gaming crypto is going to be absolutely massive, and we think Verasity is a part of that sphere. Obviously, if that's the case, we will be seeing Verasity do extremely well. You can see here, obviously, we've got we're down around 86% on that previous move to the downside. Everyone had fully given up on Verasity by then, I'm assuming. We're still getting, potentially down towards those kinds of prices. To see 86%, we'd have to come all the way back down to the 023 here at 1.2 cents, and that really would be maximum capitulation and fear, wouldn't it, if that was the case for Verasity? I think considering the volume is increasing over time, that this probably wouldn't be the case, but we could easily come down to the 050 in our opinion here for a nice 76% correction there from the all-time high, coming down to around that 2 cent level. But we do think, the 618 has proved to be a very strong support so far. We'll wait to see what happens, but as CoinSkid would say, we're not going to bullshit you and say that things go up only. It does take a while for these things to play out, and potentially you could see ourselves coming back down towards the 050 here. If we get stuck under this resistance, we roll, we come down, we find this key level of support. Obviously, we've got this, there's a good amount of confluence on the chart here in and around this area as well. where we could see ourselves get a bounce, retry for that resistance, and then hopefully break it and then start making our way back up, making higher highs and higher lows. Because right now, you know, we're in a very clear downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And, you know, if we come down and make another lower low here, then, you know, we're going to at least come back up and retest that 618 and that resistance again. And, you know, sooner or later, when you look at this RSI downtrend we've got here as well, resistance, 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 resistance. And we've fully reset now this bearish divergence we saw here, by the way. You can see price action coming up, RSI coming down, losing momentum to the upside. We obviously roll over here in a big way, coming back down to oversold. And now looking like we have, you know, we've come back to fair value, fully reset that bearish divergence, ready for that next leg up, haven't we? So we'll keep things short and sweet. We'll do short-term price predictions here. As we said, if we roll here down to the 618, that would be good support at 2.6 cents. If we get down to that overextension down towards 2.4 or maybe even 2.25 down here, that would be a really nice area for a bounce. We would be getting overextended then on the hourly time frame, in our opinion. And we'd come back up and retest at the very least this resistance here at 2.9 cents currently. This is the area that we really need to break. If we can break this, come back into the range, back test, and then obviously start making our way up through our levels and do something like this where you get that W double bottom, that would obviously be fantastic. So those would be our short-term price predictions for Verasity. And as you said, our feelings are known by now in terms of the, you know, the potential for Verasity this year. We do think $1, you know, is very, very possible. All the partnerships that they're announcing, all these fundamental news that are coming out. The only reason Verasity hasn't pumped is because of the wider market. And what do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin starts to break out, head into the upside? Verasity is like a ticking time bomb right now on that Bright Cove news that it's actually, you know, that is a massive, massive piece of news for the crypto space in general. And we do think, you know, once that does happen, we could easily see Verasity back at an all-time high, maybe 15 to 20 cents in the next 3 or 4 months. And then obviously we do have that $1 target in 2022. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank you all so much for your support. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos we post every single day. Make sure to join the Patreon or YouTube membership to support us, as well as getting a ton of benefits. Crypto Maximalists will get access to daily signals, coin calls, alpha on new projects, and insight into our own personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes you beyond, giving you a look at our own personal portfolio, super low cap gems, 100x potential portfolio, and constant access to us personally as a resource. We're constantly in the Discord posting daily and chatting to members, and we'll be hosting giveaways soon, so come and join a community rich with value and content. Remember, you can also join our public section of the Discord too, where we post news, technical analysis, daily updates on the markets, larger cap gems, and the occasional meme. There's absolutely no reason not to get involved with all that value. Links are all in the description. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.